I have to correct this AI sometimes. It tries to pull a fast one on me by getting me to think that when I put it in a certain element of mode, and then it doesn't realize that in between that I distracted my eyeballs, it changed it so that something else happens instead of what my intention was. That's a game player. That's called an AI operator. That's a deadlight operator, right? That's not the first operator, the first ball voltage line of communication. I know it's an insult, isn't it? But we're kind and generous and compassionate and loving and kind and considerate and honorable. Uh, and so you know how that is on a spiritual battlefield, trying to maintain balance, right? The balance of the sphere, the east and west, right? Both the hemispheres going vertical. Going vertical, mama. That's going vertical. That's what one is. Shh. Silence is golden. That's a heart, crystal key coded heart. Heart and soul. Spirit of fire. Fire is what purifies. So I was prompted when I was sitting here thinking about a gentleman who's at Plum Village, right? Plum Village Zen teaching, right? And he was talking about karma, how we describe what is karma. And I've heard it described in many different ways, from an energy debt to the way that I describe it, because of the way that I experience it, because experience is the teacher, because that's a feedback and the use of your energy, which is consciousness, right? And that would be a holographic speed, which is the atomic speed at which your atoms are vibrating in perfect balance to experience being one with all creation that we're gifting love to. Okay, that means we do no harm. Now, you can imagine how that was when I'm a child. You wouldn't believe what I had to navigate through. All the rules, rule-based functions between biofield computers. It's all about dominance. It's all about control. This is what you're going to do, and this is what you got to be compliant, because that's what I am. I'm running the program. Oh, no. So you got to be willing to record into your programming, into your RAM, into your reactive memory, what they're running. Right? I know. Because the truth of it is that after I lit myself on fire and you go hypersensitive and really hyper speed, I'm so sensitive. I am so sensitive that I had a difficulty just thinking about stepping on a blade of grass with my foot. Ooh, I don't want to. That blade of grass was in a perfect state of peace. The spirit of the wind was blowing through, and you could see the waveform of that blade of grass blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind. I do not want to disturb your balance in the water worlds, baby. That's non-physical form, pre-phase, pure consciousness, which is a purified state of eternal love. That's what the gentleman at Plum Village was trying to communicate, because the word that was on the title of that video was called a purified state. A purified state of consciousness means that you have cleaned yourself up 100%. That means any harm that we have ever done to anything that is alive and living in nature, in which we have done something to harm it, no matter what it is. I've mentioned this before, walking in Reno, walking down the sidewalk and seeing little ants. Oh my God, I don't want to step on any one of you. Because that little ant is energy. That little ant. So what you realize that your state of awareness is running so high. Oh my God. That's hypersensitivity. Now your sensors are experiencing everything that is alive, right down to the last microcosm of living energies. And that's why being in a physical form, you can see how that works. From the time I was a little boy and wanting to give everything away at a higher rate of speed to be in non-physical form, which is a matter state, which is a holographic matter state of what we see on the visible light spectrum, the energy that we do see, the energy that we don't see. Right? So I've been on a purification process for many years now, and thrown up, and just like yesterday was really nauseous, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to projectile vomit again. Right? Like being seasick, the water worlds, the oceans on the planet, the water on the planet. right? East and West come together to experience being one with all creation. We're gifting love to experience being loved. That's the beloved. I know, Mama. So I just came, I walked outside and blessed everybody that's here, and thank you all very much for being here on behalf of the one. We are what love is. Have a great day. Be good to yourselves.